General Chemistry, lab number 3. Today we're looking at properties of gases. I'll go through a couple of the materials, and I'm going to do experiment number 1. There's about 10 of them. But basically, experiment 1, I'll run through the setup really quickly. We have our standard test tube. We're going to be filling with a diluted solution of hydrochloric acid. And then we, just like the direction said, wrap a little bit of tissue paper, paper towel, anything around it, just to make sure that inside the holder we do need it to be straight up and down. And then we are going to have a little bit of a runoff, might spill a little bit. It's a very weak solution, but just like the direction said, have it inside something safe so you're not ruining your kitchen table. So the hydrochloric acid is here, and we're going to be dropping a little bit of mossy zinc into that solution. Now what that's going to do is release hydrogen gas. We are going to capture that gas and then test the properties of it. Specifically, we are going to be testing how flammable the gas is. So what I have right here is just a standard pipette. It is filled to the top with water. Basically what we're going to do, put the hydrochloric acid in the test tube, drop the zinc, and then cap it. And this rubber stopper actually has a little hole drilled through it, so we're going to put this in here. As the water drips out, the gas is going to be basically taken in, replacing it. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and get this going. And like I said, there's about 5 or 6 other gases we're going to test. We're going to be testing oxygen, a few other ones. We do have a couple other materials that I'm not going to list at this time since they're not included in this experiment. But alright, so this test tube is roughly about a quarter full. Honestly, the amounts really don't matter, just since for this specific example, the only thing we need is just the gas. So I have that zinc, I'm about to drop it in, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and put my stopper onto my pipette so we're not spilling anything once we do want to go ahead and do that, because I'm really not sure how quick this reaction is going to happen. So we drop our zinc and cap. And from here on out, we just need to drop our water in. And everything that we get out of this experiment should be hydrogen gas. So that should take just a second or two. And I don't know if you can see it, probably not. I'm recording with my cell phone, but there is a little bit of gas coming up. There's a little bit of bubbles coming out of this solution. It's probably not going to be visible. Just kind of tap it a little bit and get that reaction going a little bit faster. And other than that, looks like we might be about there. So just a second, I'm going to take this out of here, test how flammable our hydrogen is, and we'll go from there. Alright, then as I remove that, try to cap it, and then also see if we can get this pipette on here. Actually, we can do that in just a second. So we do have a little bit of reaction. It's probably not able to be seen from my phone, but basically you could see some sparks, some basically little pieces of the gas making the flame dance a little bit. You can actually see a little bit of a reaction happening. I'm sure if you obviously have more of the hydrogen, you will definitely have a bigger reaction. But with my camera and just the materials I have, it's probably not as easy to see as I can see it. But other than that, that is experiment 1. We're just going to continue with carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and I believe oxygen as well. And that's this lab.